So if you know anything about modded items or anything on Minecraft, you'll know what this is. This is by far one of my greatest automations I've done in quite a long time, along with many others. This is a creative spike. The only purpose of this one item is to one-shot the person on top of it, no matter what. Delete the items in the inventory, delete all XP, delete everything, no matter what. There is very little things that can stop this, and the soul stone is one of them. Saves you from death while carrying. And if you look them in my inventory, it looks really stupid because they keep getting put in. I'm sure you're asking, well, how are you doing that? You don't have infinite lives. And I answered to you, the 6 stones of the ender chest. I love these colors. I had to recolor so many things downstairs. All of this is automated to a perfect degree. The nether stars might be a little low because I'm using some over there, but that doesn't matter. And you get soul stones. A player chest inputs those soul stones into your inventory so you can step on this for as long as you please. I have thousands of these right now. There is no chance in hell I die, even from creative means. And that is only one of very many automations I want to take a look at. The biggest one, and probably one of my most proud accomplishments right over here, is Flux Phytogrow. Flux Phytogrow is what is the best fuel used in phytogenic insulators. This is what powers almost all of the automations in my base. Redstone, automated through redstone essence. Gold, glowstone, silver, silicon, Certus quartz, iron, supremium, everything. I'm not going to explain what every single item is because that'll take a while, but I just got to clear that out. I don't really need that there. But all of this is just completely automated to a perfect degree, and I'm so proud of it. These two are a little low because they're being used a lot of wood, and I don't want to put another seed in. Next up, wither cell skeletons. Very simple automation. Most people familiar with basic modded will understand this. Even if you're not, it's pretty simple. You have a really good sword in here that has beheading and unbreakable on the bottom right there. And basically you get skulls, and that's about it. 53 extra skulls, along with nether withers being automated and the nether star generator running as well. And those wither skeleton skulls have 2 other uses. Well, one of them's over here. Most importantly, to repower the killing mechanic, which is nutrient distillation. I can't say shit because I suck at speaking. Next up, withers. Very simple. You have a mob killer. Collects the items with a vacuum hopper, and the mob crusher just kills the second wither. This basically generates around 2 nether stars every 6.25 seconds, roughly, if I'm not wrong. The tick setting in here is a little weird. It's on a high tick setting, but it only goes up so much. Usually it's about 1 nether star every maybe either 3.125 seconds or 6.25, I don't know. It's something. It's very fast. That's the important thing. It's quick. I mean, what's the point of automation if you can't have excessive amounts? Next up, rich slag. Rich slag is a useful tool used for as well with Phytogrow, and it also has an extremely useful mechanic where you get 3 times of every ore you smelt, which is nice and all, but I'm not really smelting ores anymore because this is my lapis. I have a lapis thing up here to do something else that I'll look into in a second. Next up, end crystals. This is for automating dragons. I don't really use it as much now. It was just a good automation to have the gas tiers and nether stars. Kind of just a motivation. Stone essence, pretty simple. Seeds all in here. Flowers. Go back into here. Pink dye makes pink concrete, and that's there for a reason. Sand and gravel. All of this makes gravel. The essence is back here. I need to put stone essence chest here for a reason that I'll show in a second. This is all working up towards one of my best automations. This is just so I have a nice looking, just looks really nice. I love it. And all this is just what automates the poisonous potatoes and everything in here. I'm sorry if I'm going fast. I've seen this too many times and I love it. I think that's everything over here. This is the Botania section. There's not a lot here. It's pretty simple. It's just basic magic mods. Uh, Bessie over here. Bessie getting milk to her life's content. Quite literally forever. It should use a bucket. There it is. Down here, this is an old mob farm that I use now for pink slime, which is just nice to have. Pink slime's a pain in the ass to get, and I don't like getting it, so we get it down here. This could be automated way better, and I'm disappointed in it, but it's very simple. It's just cursed earth, and then they die, and please don't blow that up. I'm begging you. Okay, cool. I wasn't scared. You're scared. Oh, here. This is where the lapis is going to, just for enchanting. And then it'll take this, put it into an enchantment generator, and it'll generate RF. The reason I have that generation, and I'm wondering, also I'll get to that in a second. The entire reason I have that is for this zone. 2 of every single generator in the game, and the use of this is to power the rainbow generator, which needs all of these running constantly and never turning off. This takes basically that same boots familiar, sets it into a disenchanter with books automated, and then gets a lot of different enchanted books. The reason it's gold is because it has high enchantability. Rice gets put into here for stringing paper with cotton. Cotton's automated here. Seeds and are I can't speak. Repurposed. My God, I'm terrible. I'm sorry. Repurposed, and then it gets put into books. These have no real use. I mean, you can make trail mix if I automated these two, which I'm tempted. There's a chance. You can make seed oil and different things, but there's just no use to putting this anything. They just have void. They just get thrown out. Dragon breath, we have that and this, so never running out of that anytime soon. This could stay on for like a week straight before I have to do anything. It doesn't have a real use, and each breath is like, it lasts 10 minutes, so it goes for a while. Basic one, frosty generator, very simple. Water, freezes ice, gets put into here, simple. Overclock generator, very simple. You saw the wood seeds familiar. Wood gets put into here, and oh wow, that went up a lot since last time. Charcoal, and pretty simple. It just gets crafted into sticks, and it'll burn the sticks throughout time. Charcoal, same thing. It burns charcoal, and yeah, furnace generator, same thing, identical. Golden apple generator, I have an apple farm, and then I have the gold farm. Not like a Pikmin farm, I mean like an essence farm for them, which is nice. Ignore what it says in below because that's fake news. The Death Reaper, the Spectre of Death is never coming from my dumbass. And it just automatic makes golden apples, and this is the reason I use golden apples is because it's the best food source at 58.55 seconds. Next up, Death Generator. With skeleton skulls, you saw the Wither skeleton farm, and it does go positive with everything running. And that'll just get rid of the effect. This effect, basically, what it means is the Death Reaper comes and then one-shot kills you, but my armor negates negative effects. Pink concrete, this just, the reason I use pink concrete powder, because it'll give the biggest amount of yield out of per, like, just ingredient, basically. It's just most ingredients. I don't need to set up multiple farms to keep this running. It keeps both of these running at the same time, which is really nice. Eyes of Ender, very simple. Blaze Farm, Enderman Farm, and the auto crafting systems over here. I don't actually know why I have this here. I don't really need it, but it's always nice to have extra Eyes of Ender. Not really. Oh, that powder's just light, by the way. Magmatic generator, simple magmatic magma crucible stone. There's the stone essence familiar, cobblestone, all gets put into here for lava. Redstone, I'm pretty sure I showed off the redstone familiar and the seeds. Gets put into an ender chest, gets put into here, and it just goes on its own. This one's a pain in the ass, the potion one. This took a while to do. First off, nether essence, nature essence, simple, makes nether warts. I have the nature essence and the nether essence from somewhere else. Blaze rods, gets put into here. Automatic blaze rods from the blaze farm right over there. nether warts, awkward potion, strength potion, and then makes strength for 8 minutes, because redstone is very easy to get like that. And then you need 1 and 2 fluid transposers to keep up with these two, which you actually need 2 to keep up with 1, so it's actually lucky I could just put down a second one. Slime, very simple. Where is it? On the back right here. This isn't even fully upgraded. On the back here, you have purple slime sapling. That makes, where is it? Yep, that makes 12 congealed slime. Each one of those is 4 slime balls, so this is like overproduction at its finest. Milk from Bessie over by the other farm. And, oh, that's something else. Milk gets put into here, then the bucket, and this runs on slime balls and milk. And the bucket gets repurposed back into here and refills it. And I don't really have to be that precise because 24 seconds, so who cares? And last but not least, explosive generator. Very simple. Niter from the Niter farm for the essence. Pulverized charcoal because we have an overproduction of it, so I might as well use it. Sulfur, right over there from the blazes again. And sand from up top. You have all of this TNT, and this runs off of TNT every 2.5 minutes. This is just how you automate things. I never actually really finished this. This is how I got most of my Draconium for all this stuff. Max Draconic stuff. I actually don't have Chaotic level, but I really don't want to have to deal with that. And there's one last thing. If I'm not going to show every auto crafting machine, but the big one that I love so very much. Oh, yeah, this. Stops all mob spawn and free regen and saturation, which is so nice to have, so I don't have to have food. This is my Draconic auto crafting. Probably one of my best auto crafting systems I've done in a while. Wyvern Core, Awakened Draconium, each one has its own thing set up, so I could have... Oh, I'm terrible. Yeah. Oh shit, wait. I right-clicked that wireless thing. Where are you? And right there. Haha, deleted. Where is it? I could tell the machine say, hey, I want a stack of awakened cores. Oh, it's not. Oh, it's doing that stupid thing. It shouldn't. Yeah, I'll just do that. I want a stack of awakened blocks. Missing nether stars, I gotta reconnect those two, but yeah, I'll just do something small. 16. Oh wow, we don't have enough. Wow, that's really annoying actually. Okay, do one. 54 emeralds. Alright, I'll just take them out of here. I'm hoping this does work. Yeah, see? It'll craft it. It'll send it all into here. The wiring looks really messy because this is early on. Crafts everything. Sets it all. Puts the power in it. And it'll take it right back to the ME system. Well, it'll take it here first. This will go for a bit. I could accelerate this. But acceleration 1 just speeds things up at the expense of RF, but it's I don't have an expensive RF. Each one of these has 500,000 RF in it, 500 million. So RF is not a problem right now. We're just gonna do this real quick. And I just want to make sure it's working. Last one. Should be. And it should go here or here. Here. It'll all run its course. This is a lot of RF it uses too, which is kind of amazing. And sends it all back into the ME system. It'll say here. It'll say done. Where is it? Please say it's done, because that would be very disappointing. There, crafting 2, and it's just pulling it out. Yeah, there we go. That's done. I'll put this back in here, because I kind of already automated that in a different regard. This locator, I forgot I put this in here. And if we go to the farm up here, this is the farm that I have for the awakened cores instead of doing that way. Just a little more optimal. Basically, same concept. Awakened cores, 3,000 awakened ingots, which is really helpful. And now we get to the most important part. The ball of sunshine right here. This is what those generators power downstairs. 25 million each of these blocks, which is actually more than it was before. That equivalent makes about 50 million RF a tick, which is quite a lot. Very helpful. This is basically how I store all of my energy. This is 677 trillion RF right now, right? 1,000 million. Oh, only billion. We haven't hit a trillion. My mistake. Still hit it. We should hit a trillion. We're certainly close. This celestial manipulator stops rain, stops everything, so I don't gotta deal with nighttime or anything. Very helpful. Astral sorcery over here. I forgot to explode this. This is just a magic mod I worked with to get this thing. It's a little bit of a pain. It's not a big deal. It's kind of a small mod. It's a cool mod though. There's some of the cool effects here. Having the glass lens and then all the purple spectre shit. Pretty cool. Basically, this is just a perfect automation world. There's this thing over here for the laser drill, but I haven't used this in a while and I see no intention of using it because I don't need to. There is one rule in modded Minecraft that I stand by, and that's there's no way that you can't automate everything. If enough mods are given, you can automate anything, even eternal life. Literal eternal life. And if I took off all my armor, this is incredibly stupid. It does not matter. I will live forever. I could run this entire world with no armor. I just like the night vision and the speed. That's literally all this armor gives me, nothing else. And that's where we ended off, really. I haven't done much on this server. I just automated this yesterday because I hopped on and already started it, and I love the look of the 6 infinity stones right there. We're supposed to start a new one of these types of worlds for an SMP later on. I don't know exactly the perfect date for it, but this is a small taste of what type of automation I can do. I did a small stream on this where the old house was a little closer to Lormir's base. This is what other people have been doing. I kinda sped across them like nuts because this is basic and I use universal. Blocks of gold. This is a different mod that Lormir went into. Yeah, Laura's house. Oh, I went to the wrong one. There we go. But overall, if you want to see me do this type of stuff, like, and actually watch what happens, I'd love to show this stuff off because this is some of my best automations I've ever done. Having 2 rainbow generators is an extraordinary feat for me. I've never even done 1 and I got bored and did 2 because I was just that overclocked on automation. And now I can survive something that is not supposed to be survivable. And on that note, I'll see everyone later.